So for Master Roshi's character, it seems like everything was leading up from the beginning of the recruitment arc to, I guess, Roshi training with Korra and the speech he gave to the beginning of the Total Power to now. Everything is built up, and it looked like it was building up for Master Roshi to die in a Total Power. That was a prediction that a lot of people said. However, what we got was a complete troll. Now, I will say two things appeal to me in this episode when it comes to Roshi. One, he is one of the most developed characters in this arc by far. The second is Master Roshi now. I mean, he was beast. It was his episode. It was his chance to shine.
The thing that actually stands out to me is I think Master Roshi proved this Total Power isn't really just about power alone. Yeah, sure, you could be as strong as Jiren and hit and be as durable as Goku, but the bottom line is Roshi proved even when you don't have as much power as those guys, experience can always pay out. And another thing that stands out to me, just as important as Roshi's development, is the level of respect of not only the characters in this episode, but also amongst the Dragon Ball community. I got a feeling, even though Roshi was already a beloved character to begin with, Master Roshi has to go down as one of the most respected guys in this arc for what he did. Even though Goku kind of intervened by the end, and I'll get into that in a minute. Actually, after that, it seemed like Beerus had a lot more respect for Master Roshi than when he did at the beginning of this episode. He was cheering on like he's done with Universe 7. But when he says, I can't remember this guy's name, but after Roshi got revived, and Beerus was like, yo, Krillin, what's this old master's name again? So that implies to me that Beerus some way has some level of respect for Master Roshi. He actually forgot Gohan's name, and actually said that's Goku's kid, right? He didn't say anything about Gohan, but after that, Roshi actually got acknowledged by Beerus. With the exception of Goku and Vegeta, I don't think Beerus has really given any other respect from Universe 7. So that's the two things that stand out to me.
Again, Roshi is maxed out, but he's still in the Total Power. He's still alive, and I still have something to say about that. But I guess they did a pretty good job of making you think that, oh, this is going to be it. Roshi's going to die, and Goku's going to transform. Neither of those things happened. Technically, it did for a second, but no, what we got was a troll. So what I did like was Master Roshi putting in the work like a boss. So first off, he starts off by facing off one of the females from Universe 4. I initially thought it was a fight from Universe 2 because he was blushing, and I don't know how much of that was a troll. Even Krillin said he could be trolling, but I seriously doubt it. He's restrained himself somewhat. Yeah, the pervertedness is still there, which is one of the quirks that makes Master Roshi's character who he is. So they're not going to get rid of that entirely. So I knew that coming in. So, but he's still able to restrain himself. There's no nosebleeds. What he did was bolt up. And after that, the girl was kind of disappointed by eliminating herself. She got freaked out, so she eliminated herself. That was disappointing. In comes another chick from Universe 4, and this one actually a little bit more impressive. So she, with talismans, she's able to manipulate illusions and cause her opponent to have illusions. But also, the one comment she mentioned where she came from kind of really stuck out to me. She said, "I come from a world where there's much darkness and very little light." And as soon as she said that, it reminds me of Yakon, the pet monster that Babidi had, because he was from the world of darkness that had no light whatsoever. So I'm like, could there be a world of darkness in Universe 4? I guess it's possible. That's just what that reminded me of. So I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but it turns out it doesn't even matter because Roshi was able to get through this by using the Mafuba wave. Now, when it came to Trunks doing that, and by the way, he did that by watching a video clip of Piccolo doing it, there was no drawback. Roshi, you can tell, it took a toll on him. He was trolling at first, but it took a toll on him. They did not do that with Trunks, and that kind of like irked me a little bit because it seemed like they forgot it. And because he's Trunks, they decide, oh, let's just go with it. No, but it's like, yeah, they kind of remember it. Like they remembered this because Master Roshi used this once before. He failed and he died. It gave you the same vibe, only this time it actually worked. He sealed up this chick in a bottle and just eliminated her. So I'm assuming she's going to be, I guess, released after the Total Power because unless they get erased anyways. By the way, the last 3 fighters in this episode, thanks to Master Roshi, so that was some boss level shit. I don't know what happened to the opponent. The Goku was with Goku, since Goku powered out. Once again, Goku being caught off guard and somebody else grabbing a hold of him. So that seems to be a quirk in this arc. So I don't know what happened to him. I don't think he's eliminated. For it comes Ganos, obviously one of the main fighters from Universe 4. You would think he was one of the main fighters. He just gets ragtied by Roshi. He gets bitched out. He transforms, and you think, okay, here we go. Might actually see something interesting. No, Roshi just one-shots him into the freaking wall. After that, Roshi's like, yeah, this is over with. But what happens, I believe, Master Roshi's body weakens, and obviously the Fuba wave took a toll. It wasn't really mentioned, yet you can tell that's what the issue was. And then when Ganos started hammering away, he actually connected with a blow, and it's obvious Roshi was taking some damage to the point where his final Kamehameha was that close to actually ended it for Roshi, and took all the energy he had. The feels though, because obviously you saw Krillin looking on, you saw Goku looking on. Goku couldn't do anything until he powered out and was escaped. It adds to the emotion of, oh, it looks like Roshi really is going to sacrifice himself for his, not only his universe but also his students. Well, I thought that was kind of cool. It was a neat shout out to OG Dragon Ball. Was a troll. Now, honestly, it could happen. Roshi could die, and I don't think it's going to be any part of sacrifice now, because if it was going to happen, it was going to happen this episode. And Goku actually tried to revive Master Roshi. He tried several times, it won't work. When he was in Super Saiyan Blue, and then you just see a gulf of energy engulf Goku and Roshi. And then after Goku goes into base mode, Roshi's revived. So can Goku's God mode revive people now? Is that what we're saying? How is he on some Naruto level shit where he can heal people? So I'm not mad that Roshi didn't die. I'm just like, I would like some type of explanation. How the hell did Goku revive Roshi? Like straight up. I think if Roshi was going to sacrifice himself and die, it would have been better for his character in this episode to go out the way he did. To send him off this way, he would have been revived anyway by the end of the arc. So yeah, so I just got kind of puzzled why they did that. It's like, yeah, they definitely wanted to troll us to make us think Roshi was going to die, but at the end, Goku has the ability to heal people from the brink of death just by throwing energy waves into people's hearts. And to be fair, he did do the same thing after Hit kind of one-shotted him, but then it was the energy wave that actually brought him back to life. So I don't know. Like I said, some explanation would have been great. So like I said, it could still happen, but right now I think it would have been better for Roshi's character if he died in this episode. Plus, that would have been the trigger for Goku to go into his new mode. It didn't happen, so I don't know if that's going to be the case anymore. But speaking of Universe 7, looks like they still have a fight on their hands, because we got an invisible shooter that was aiming for most of the members of Universe 7. Vegeta's back in the game, and so is Tien, so that could be good as well. Piccolo, Gohan, and Goku. So I can't wait to see what happens next. This was, good for Roshi's character. He was a beast in this episode, but all in all, it just led to a troll, in my opinion. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Like this review if you did appreciate that. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Roshi's going to still die in this tournament power, or was that as good as it's going to get for Roshi's character? What do you think is going to happen next? Subscribe to the channel for more Dragon Ball Super. Catch you guys later. Bye.